Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you are entertained, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So today's Monday morning shopping spree is going to be more pathetic than usual, and I think that this is actually the new usual. What's happening is I checked on Friday, like I said I would, to see what would it take to get my checking account to $6,000, which is my monthly budget. I would just like to keep my checking account at $6,000 so that during the month, whatever bills I have to pay, there is definitely enough money in there. I don't have to worry about it. So because it was the first of the month, I had my trailer due and my Gemini credit card due. Everything was due. So I made less money on Friday from my distributions than it would take to make my account $6,000. So I just took out the amount that would in my margin loan in my Robinhood account to just make my checking account be $6,000. So we have no extra money from my distributions from my taxable account to reinvest today. What I do have is $861.82 to invest, and that is from what I did an early distribution from my retirement account because I am currently taking 80% of what I earn and taking the 10% plus 22% of income penalty and then also just income tax, and using that money to invest in my taxable account so that we can make this more sustainable. Also, just so that I can pay off my trailer and stuff. There's reasons. I got laid off in mid-May, and then I got hired at a company. Like, my last day at that job was June 10th, and I started my new job on June 30th, and then I got fired from that job August 15th. So, I am currently, okay, so I have $293 and a penny to invest, and it is at $56 right now, so we can invest by 5 shares of BITY. And we should always be doing limit orders, although the last limit order I put out is still open. So $56, we want 5 shares. We want it to do extended hours and then until December 7th. So hopefully, I do just want to buy this, but I don't want it to be a surprise amount that they want to make me buy for this. And I'm not going to worry about the change. The change can just go and be with my margin buffer, and it's fine. So then the other one that I am working on is KLGD. So just 50% in one, 50% in the other. I have $293 and a penny to invest in this, and we have $26.27 per share. So that is 11 shares that I can buy. So we're going to do a limit order, and the price is $26.27. Yeah, we'll just do it at the price, and then we can do 11 of these shares extended and expires on December 7th. So hopefully between now and then we can buy it for this. Anyways, so we're done. I believe that the KLGD has been purchased for that amount of money. So that's good. We have Bitey that is out. So I have $412 in pending orders right now. I have 33% margin buffer, which is not amazing. We're working towards that. But we're getting closer to just having the amount of money that I paid for my condo being the margin that's used. And then if we go into my retirement account, this is actually going to be more interesting today because I have $215 to invest. My goal is still to have 150 shares of Misty per month. So Misty and MicroStrategy was having a little bit of a bad morning, which I kind of missed. But hey, let's say we'll do $150 worth of Misty. And the reason why we're not doing all 200 in here is that because Misty and MicroStrategy is having kind of a bad go at it, I do want to buy the 2x down because if you buy this when it is down, so I bought it at $18.32 is my average. Now it's at $10.10, which I think it was less this morning. So we'll buy $25 worth of this. And then we'll go in, and MS2 has a 1.2%, or like 1.2 times. So shares, and we're going to buy like one share. I have $40, so that should be fine. And then I don't think I have enough money to buy MSTW as a whole share. Do I have WPay in my retirement account? I probably don't. And it started out as $50, didn't it? Yeah, I don't think we can do this as... Okay. I was just... that I was going to buy MSTW, but it's at $34. So I think instead what we'll do is just go down here and I could buy more Ulti. I was thinking YMax. I don't want to get into new positions though. We can do a little bit into AMD. We'll do like $10 into AMD. And then what I think I'll do is just, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of YSpy every once in a while. And, okay, never mind, because I don't think that we can buy fractional shares. We get so spoiled. Like, it really isn't that long ago that we couldn't even do fractional shares to begin with. So we'll just do here, want to buy in dollars, $10 and 54 cents. Okay, so we'll just continue having an amount for my retirement account. I'm still on track to get $6,000 this month, which is what I'm budgeting to be my expenses for this month, which I might not actually spend the entire $6,000, but that's what a budget is. It's just projecting what you think is going to happen. Since I don't have a job, I'm going to use what I earned in distributions this month to inform me what I should be paying an over in like whatever over amount that's sustainable. That's what is going to be. Anyway, so in my dividend tracker, I have this ongoing accounting spreadsheet. So basically for last week, I needed $2,000 to make my account $6,000. I'm going to pay $750 towards my my AC that I bought for the condo. $600 will go towards the AC, and then, or $650 will go towards the AC, and $100 will go towards my personal loan, and then that's it. I don't have any more money to reinvest. I also kind of forgot to, give me a moment. So I'd like to thank all 3,717 of you that have decided that you like listening to me, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Someday I'll actually come up with a pretty way to display you all, but thank you so much, Padraic Spalding. I don't think I said that right. Padraic Spalding is probably more like it. Padraic. Sorry. Padraic Spalding, BGP, Automotive, in my opinion, Abdullah, Jeddah, and Omega Werewolf X. I really appreciate that. Also, Padraic, please tell me how I'm supposed to say that. I might use like Translate Google to figure it out later. Anyways, thank you all for making your bad financial decisions with me. I super appreciate that. So today on Financial Philharmonics, we have My Kind of Shopping Spree. Basically a rap pop type of song that celebrates buying assets and not material things. So I think it's really fun and kind of my theme song for Mondays. And I hope that you listen to it and you like it too. And for YieldMight, I am currently still working on getting this updated. I did a little bit last night, but the way that this works, I created this. If you have, let's say you have $200 to invest, then this will say if you bought $200 worth of MV2, your last distribution would have been $3.60. And because MV2 pays weekly, this is how much it works out to be weekly. But if you multiply that by 4.3, that should be $15.59 that you would get from MV2 monthly. And then annually, that would be $187.04. And this just lets you compare these side by side, just to give you more of just an even playing field when trying to compare these high income ETFs. I also recently created a table view, so you can see more per page. And on the left hand side, you can see that there's filters, so you can say I only want to go into broad index ETFs. And so these are the ones that are based off the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100 and the Russell 2000 for the most part. So there's other, if you go into the advanced options, there's other views that you can have. So if you have a specific distribution amount that you want, this will show you what you would need to invest in order to get that amount of distribution. Or you can say, I just want to buy 100 shares, and this tells you how much you need to invest to have 100 shares. And then you can do compare funds, which doesn't come with any that are selected by default. So you can just select something and it'll show it by the most distribution first, and you can just scroll and compare. And you can also, if you want to compare them side by side, you can move it and it'll move it when you drag and drop it so that you can compare them side by side if you when did you do that. And you can remove things when you're like, I don't, want the W's. So you can remove things when you no longer need to compare them. And then my portfolio page, this is only locally. So like if you're on mobile, you'll have to add it on mobile. If you're on your desktop, you'll add it on your desktop too. But basically, whatever you have shares in, you can put that in. This updates with the latest distribution per share. This has the next declaration date. So you can see like I still need to update BITY. And then actually I probably just need to refresh my browser. Yeah, so BITY I have 20 shares, and at one point $1.20 per distribution. The last distribution I would have had $24.12, which works out to be $5.50 weekly, $24 monthly, and $289 annually. So it just gives you the total. And so we'll see how accurate this is. So far this month, I'm not earning anywhere close to $15,000 this month, but it's just a way to keep track of your own portfolio. So anyways, today is going to be fun. I'm going to update more YieldMite. I have a bug that I'm looking into for YieldMite. I have an important meeting to go to, and then I have to we're going to have a great day. I hope that you all had a good weekend. What are you buying this week? What are your plans? And I'll talk to you later. Bye.